I'm Emma Poyet and I'm currently studying a Bachelor of Science, and my key program is Food Technology.
I'm Dr. Joanne Chuck. I'm from the School of Science and Health. I teach first year biology, biochemistry, molecular biology, biotechnology, immunology, a whole range of different types of biology.
Prior to starting this course, I had a very tentative approach to maths because I struggled with certain aspects of it, but I found that there were some parts that I did enjoy, such as algebra.
Okay, as scientists, we have to measure things, we have to observe things, and we're obviously collecting data. So our students need to be able to understand basic statistics, be able to record data into tables. We need to be able to have a handle on units of measurement, proportionality, percentages and things like that. The other side to being a scientist, of course, is communicating our outcomes to other people. It becomes really, really important in becoming a scientist. And we hope that, through gathering those types of skills, that our graduates will be able to function as scientists when they leave the university.
There wasn't really anything unfamiliar in the maths that I was doing in my course. It was pretty much everything that I'd learned at school, and sort of recapping on that. I found though that there were different ways of approaching the maths problems, and I had to integrate that with the methods that I'd already knew. I was required to undertake a unit of maths in my first year of study, but I actually found it really helpful because it related specifically to the sciences that I was studying.
Students coming into my subjects often struggle with the mathematical side of the unit. It's not that it is new mathematical concepts that they're being exposed to, they're often things that they've been exposed to in the past. However, what we notice is that students are really reluctant to make a decision about what mathematical formula to apply, or the confidence just to actually put their hand up and give an answer to a question. In the classroom, for example, I had two girls up at the blackboard and I was asking them what 50% of 4,000 was. And they sort of looked at each other and, I could see that they were uncomfortable about being asked that on the spot. They, in my heart, I thought that they knew what 50% of 4,000 was. And what they were really struggling with was their confidence in giving me an answer.
Maths is a very important part of my course. For me, I'm doing food science, so it comes into calculating vitamin contents or the percentage of total solids in foods, so it's very relevant.
A successful student in my area is a student that sees the learning process at university as a way to problem solve, because that's what we expect of our university graduates. We want students who focus on the logic and the process of the information being presented to them, and to be able to move this logic and process to new situations. Because when these students go out into the workforce, that's what they're going to have to do to be a successful employee of the future.
My feelings about maths have definitely changed. I think I'm not as tentative as I once was. I think maths has allowed me to interpret my scientific findings and create concrete mental images of the concepts that I've been taught.